have you ever thought about what makes death actually the worst nightmare? Well, death itself is a nightmare. But sometimes death seems unrealistic when the reasons are dumbest. Dumbest reasons behind death. Well, what's this? Deaths are tragic and frightening, right? But not in this video, my friend. Many people died as they did not care about their life, or they love to experiment with their life. In this video, you will discover 10 of the dumbest yet interesting ways people actually died. Wait, tell us in the comment box what kind of death haunts you. Is it fire, drowning, suffocation, or any other? Take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't. Without wasting a single moment, let's head towards the video. Number 10. Indigestion. How can indigestion lead anybody to taste death? This reason might sound dumb to you. Well, it would feel way dumbest when you will discover who died because of indigestion. It is believed that royal people take massive care of their lives, but not in this case. It was King Martin of Aragon who died because of indigestion. Well, just imagine that how much he ate that caused him the deadliest indigestion. That rich body had a whole goose. Meanwhile, his court jester presented a joke. That's the worst case ever. What's dumber than laughing in a non-valid situation? That's the worst case ever. And that laugh made him lose his life. No doubt, it was a very foolish decision to eat the entire goose. So would you still eat goose? Number 9. Suffocated under bed. Is it possible that somebody can die due to suffocation under a fold-out bed? Well, yes. This scenario will make you wholly amazed. Gossips tell the tale that two adult sisters were playing in their hotel room once. Meanwhile, they hid under a fold-out bed, got suffocated, and died there. How unfortunate would that situation be? That the parents lost the apples of their eyes. At the place, they went for a picnic. Well, it was purely a mistake of hotel management that they did not feed the bed correctly. So be careful when you're in any hotel. However, the hotel room seems fair and utterly dreamy and glittery. All that glitters is not gold. Here it looks like glitter are even deadly sometimes. Number 8. Burning thread. Who is not aware of King Charles II of Navarre? The last days of King Charles II were very unhealthy as he was suffering through illness and sickness. Due to the death threat, King Charles II was under the curing process by highly qualified doctors. But still, nobody got the power to change what's written in one's destiny. Well, you must be thinking, what's the dumbest here? Here's the main scenario. King Charles II was suggested to wrap himself in a linen cloth soaked in brandy, and the accident took place when the nurse had to cut the last thread of the linen cloth. But instead, the nurse felt right to burn that thread. That burning thread grilled the king alive. That nurse was so dumb. Well, what do you think? Was it an accident or pre-planned murder? Number 7. Drinking competition. How can a drinking competition be the deadliest? Was it a poison drinking competition? Well, no, it was a beer drinking. A participant in that competition drank 6 liters of beer, and after that, he collapsed due to a heart attack. Everybody took him to the hospital, but unfortunately, he was living his last moments and lost his breath as he reached the hospital. Well, as a matter of fact, beer is not at all healthy for our body. No doubt, it is a poison for the human heart, and drinking 6 liters at a time is an obviously dangerous and dubious decision. Number 6. Finding Wi-Fi connection. Wi-Fi is a must, an everlasting necessity. We often hear about teenagers stating that they can die from Wi-Fi and the internet. Well, after knowing about this accident, you would avoid saying these words. In Spain, an Ecuadorian man accidentally fell from a double-story building searching for a good Wi-Fi connection. This narrates that technology can also be a reason for death. Well, wasn't it the dumbest decision to walk on the deadly edge of the balcony for the Wi-Fi connection? Tell us in the comments. Number 5. Headphone volume. Nowadays, people usually love to indulge in listening to sounds from their headphones on a high pitch. As a fact, the headphones even make me unable to hear anything, So, as happened in this case, a British man in Colombia was crushed by a helicopter just because he hadn't noticed the helicopter's signals. It was too dumb that a person was enjoying headphones with high volume on such a dangerous route. Obviously, he was dead soon after a helicopter hit him. The scenario also narrates that he was not grateful for having a life to explore. Number 4. Playing games. The news about death because of playing games is rolling very often nowadays. Are these games that dangerous? Well, they seem to be extremely dangerous because they are designed so that a player gets addicted to them. However, a South Korean gamer was so addicted to a video game named StarCraft, he decided to play the game for continuous 50 hours. He only permitted the bathroom breaks to himself. Sadly, that young guy lost his life because of heart failure and dehydration building in his body for 50 hours. Number 3. Treasure Hunt. Do you also want a chance to transform your worth by treasure hunt? If yes, then hold on. It is dangerous, and it's even the dumbest death reason, as once a man lost his life in the hunt for the world's most enormous treasure. That campaign allows people to find treasure in their areas with some clues. A group of hunters jumped in a flooded waterway in the hunt for treasure trinkets. However, 2 members of this group were lucky enough to survive while one man lost his life. Do they get the treasure? No, this is a dumb decision to risk their lives for something they are not even assured of. Number 2. Posing with a grenade. This is very common for people to usually attempt these activities to lure their social media accounts with followers and likes. So, in 2017, Alexander Sasha of Russia tried to capture a picture with a grenade by pulling its pin out. The pin was a safety mechanism that he was unable to place back. And yeah, you were expecting, right? He died, and his death is reported as an accident, not as suicide. Number 1. Drinking gasoline. Gray Benning of North Carolina spotted a mysterious jar at his friend's place. He found the jar tasty and thought it was a hot sauce. Gray started drinking that liquid instead of inquiring. The jar was of gasoline. As soon as he noticed this taste, he tried to calm the situation by smoking a cigarette. While lighting the cigarettes with fire, he caught fire and burned himself. He died the very next day due to his injuries. So yes, these were some of the dumbest ways people actually died. Make sure you don't indulge yourself in these accidents. Well, share with friends who are more likely to get stuck in any of the dumbest situations. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever we post a new video. Tell us in the comment section which one was the dumbest way people actually died. We will meet you in the very next video. Till then, take care.